Well, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome back once again to the greatest watch market update show. Ladies and gentlemen, today I'm going to talk to you about a subject that some of our subscribers have been asking me which watches of Rolex, they should buy or not buy. And I'm basically going to just give you some watch, models that I believe that if you like the watch, and you're gonna buy the Rolex watch because you're gonna wear it, you're not gonna flip it, you're not gonna sell it, then that's not a problem. But if you're buying these watches with the intent of, flipping them, because you think they have meat left in the bone, then I'm gonna talk to you about some watches that I believe, me strictly, I believe that is no meat left in the bone, or just not even worth it to buy it to flip it. And I'm going to talk to you about a watch that I believe that maybe you guys should, if you like the watch and you're going to rock it, you're going to wear it, no problem. You don't have a problem. But if you're buying the watch thinking that you're going to make money on it, thinking that the watch has, meat left on the bone, then I have a surprise for you. The first watch I'm going to talk to you about is a Rolex GMT, two-tone, you know, rose gold with stainless steel. The reference number of that watch is 126711CHNR. That watch right now, let's say an example, is the retail price is $17,000, and basically you can buy the watch for $17,000. So there's no meat left in the bone in that watch. So, you do, if you want to buy it, you buy it because you're going to use it. But if you're thinking you're going to make money on that watch, be careful, ladies and gentlemen, with that watch. All right? Our next watch is another watch, which is the Rolex stainless steel Air King. It's a 40 millimeter, 40 millimeter Air King, It's unbelievable. You don't know if that watch is like a Submariner. You don't know if it's a GMT. It's just, it looks, that Rolex, Air King, it looks a little bit confusing, They even put the little crown guards on it to make it look a little bit more of a Submariner, a GMT, a Sea Dweller, all that stuff. But I'm going to tell you, ladies and gentlemen, that watch is basically even a little under than the retail price. So maybe you should stay away from that watch. The only thing it has going for them is that it has the green color, Air King, and somewhere yellow, and that's about it. But stay away from that watch if you're thinking of flipping it. If you're going to stay with it and you're going to use it, it's a beautiful watch. But, there's no money left in the bone in that watch. The other watch is also the Rolex Daytona, stainless steel with yellow gold, 40 millimeter oyster bracelet. That watch is basically under. So be careful with that watch, all right? Be careful if you're looking at the Rolex two-tone Daytona. They're going to be calling you. How you doing, Alex? They're going to be calling you regarding that watch, the two-tone, because it's not a stainless steel watch. It's like, just be careful with that watch. If you're gonna buy it as an investment to flip it, it ain't much. There ain't much, meat left in the bone in that watch. All right. So be careful. The other watch is the Rolex Deep Sea Dweller. Those watches are way under retail price. So try not to get involved when your dealer calls you. If he's calling you and you love the watch and you order it, hey man, more power to you. Buy the watch because you want it, But if you're buying it to make a coin, you're not gonna make a coin. You're gonna lose money. All right? So that's that, right? The other one is this monster of a watch is the Rolex Yellow Gold Sea Dweller. Reference number 136668LB. It's fully yellow gold. It's like a tank, a war tank. It's very, very heavy. It has a blue ceramic bezel and a blue dial. That watch is under retail, somewhere in the $58,000, and you probably can buy it in the very, very, very low 50, maybe lower in the high 40s. So if you're thinking of buying that watch to make some money, you're gonna get hurt. So be careful. All right, guys. The other watch that you need to be, careful is the Explorer, the Rolex two-tone Explorer. You know, stainless steel. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Pete. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Is the Rolex Explorer 36 millimeter two-tone stainless steel with yellow gold. That watch is, I'm going to tell you the reference number is the 124273, and the retail price of that watch is $12,700, and you can buy it in the gray watch market for, I don't know, you can buy it for $9,000, $8,500. It's just be careful. That watch is not a good investment. I'm gonna keep on telling you, if you like the watch and you want it for yourself, knock yourself out and buy it. But if you're buying it to flip it, to make money, there's no meat left in the bone in that Explorer two-tone 36 millimeter, right? And there's also the Rolex stainless steel Explorer 40 millimeter, reference number 224270. The retail price is $7,800 plus your taxes. And they have it somewhere at $8,000. You figure it out. There's no meat left in the bone in that Explorer 40 millimeter. You do whatever you want, ladies and gentlemen. I'm not here to baby you guys, and I'm not here to tell you what you should buy, you shouldn't buy. You do whatever you want. It's your money. You do whatever you want. The Datejust, models. If I was all of you, if you like the Datejust models, buy them all. But if you're buying them to make money on them, those watches are basically very, very, very soft, or very, very under the the retail price. No matter if it's stainless steel, oyster, jubilee, two-tone, be careful. I'm doing this because somebody, a couple of the subscribers have asked me, and I'm gonna be honest, I've been ignoring that, but I said, let me just do it already and tell them, what they should do and what they shouldn't do. But again, you could buy all these watches. If you like them and you love them, they're beautiful watches. But if you're buying them to flip them to make money, to buy baby food for your family, there's no meat left in the bone, ladies and gentlemen. There's no meat. Okay? The Sky Dweller, the Sky Dweller, if it ain't a stainless steel Sky Dweller, with a Jubilee bracelet, or exactly, or oyster bracelet, stainless steel, whether it's white, whether it's black, whether it's blue, you'll find a little meat in those Sky Dwellers. But if you're buying a two-tone color Sky Dweller, those things are way under retail. I'm telling you. They're just not a good investment. I'm going to give you an example of how the Sky Dweller is. An example, the Sky Dweller White Gold, reference number 326939. This is a fully white gold Sky Dweller. And this watch has a retail price of $55,400. I don't like to tell nobody to go to the gray market to buy watches, but in all honesty, you might as well go there. You can buy that watch in the gray watch market. You can buy it between, $25,000, $26,000, $27,000. All right? So you pay $55,400 retail plus your taxes, and you can buy it out there for, like I told you, $25,000, $26,000, $27,000. So be careful with all those watches. Be smart. I'm telling you this because you guys asked for this, What watches? All these watches are beautiful watches. If you're buying them and you don't care taking a loss, it's not a problem. I bought many watches in my life that I've taken a lot of loss, and I just keep on, and that's it. You know what watches are the ones that have meat left in the bone, and those are the Rolex Daytonas, stainless steel, the Rolex Daytona Oyster Flex, and the GMTs, Pepsis, Jubilee Oyster. They have some meat left in the bone, but the rest, you know what's going on, guys. The situation out there is not good. So I've told you that for some quite time already, that it's not good, that the watch market is very, very soft. We're not going to use the term debt today. I don't feel like using it debt. I don't want to get you dizzy with the word debt. So there it is. You got the watches, from there you take it. You do whatever as you please. I'm not telling you to buy none of them. I'm not telling you not to buy them. You do whatever you want to do. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to go into another topic. We we here at Opus and Time Watches, we have been telling you guys for a while that the watch market is very, very soft, very, very soft, very, very bad, very erratic, and we saw prices at one moment that were just really out of this world. And we know why, we were locked down in our houses and in that Corona era, and everything just, prices just went skyrocket. But we know it was just like a bubble, like the real estate bubble. It was a bubble, and it was going to blow up, and it did blow up. But you have a lot of, you know, Muppet Boiler Room secondary grade watch market channels and dealers. They have been telling you for the longest that the watch market is up and running, when we know that the watch market is not up and running. Things is very, very bad out there, very bad. And I want to tell you something about a Muppet Boiler Room channel. This gentleman that I call him the Deputy Droopy. The guy, the boxer. He has black eyes. Deputy Droopy with the black eyes. We're gonna call him today Black Eye Boxer. He looks like he went into a fight in the ring and a boxer just beat the fraud out of him. Black eyes, real black eyes. Well, that gentleman has been telling you guys that the watch market is up and running. Exactly. And, the watch market is up and running, lottie, lottie, lottie. And he's been doing all types of different shows, to attract different salespeople to come and work with him. And a lot of people have gone to go work with him. A lot of people have even, transferred from wherever they were living. Let's say an example. Let's start with this. They had a gentleman there working, which I called Mr. French. I believe he was a black gentleman from France. And he came all the way from France to work with him, and he worked there. He also had another gentleman, I believe he was an Italian young man. His name is Jeter Pinocchio. You also had another gentleman that came all the way from there, from Canada. I call him, I think I call him the Pillsbury Doughboy with the Taliban beer. Young kid, sweet kid. And he went there working, and all these people, I told you that all these people won't be there for long. They won't be there for long. And basically, Mr. French, he was let go. Gita Pinocchio was, if Gita Pinocchio is hearing me, I'm going to say he was a good employee to have there. He knew about watches, he knew about movements. He knew a lot. This young fellow, he knew a lot. But this, this Deputy Droopy, boxing eyes, boxing eyes. He claims that he has $150 million company, and he's going to take it to $300 million, and he's basically asking you guys out there for super chats and thank you chats and all that good stuff. So he goes ahead and he lets go of Gita Pinocchio because he can't afford him, but he claims that he makes $150 million a year, and that's fine. Let me explain to you something, ladies and gentlemen. This gentleman, Deputy Droopy, boxing eyes, he has the blueprints that the car dealerships have. Car dealerships always have at any time 100 employees to sell cars. And you understand why they have 100, salesmen working there in the car dealerships? because basically car dealerships figured it out. They know that these people basically are not going to sell cars to Tom, Dick, and Harry that walks into their dealership. They know that these new salespeople that come in are going to sell a car to their grandmother, grandfather, aunt, uncle, godfather, cousin's friend, that, right? So they give him a 3 month. They give him a 3 month, and they give him a draw against commission. So they know in 3 months, the car dealerships have it figured out already. They know in 3 months you're gonna sell cars to your uncle, your aunt, your grandfather, grandmother, sister, brother, cousins, and all that good stuff, right? And they give you the draw. So they know that you're gonna sell a car to one of these family members. You're gonna cover your draw in those 3 months, and after that, you don't have no more family members to sell cars to. So basically, they tell you can stay working here, but there's no more draw. It's just strictly commission. This is the same blueprints that the insurance agencies use too. To sell you life insurance. All that stuff. You understand me? So this monkey, this cockroach, this flim flammer, he has the blueprints. That the same blueprints the club gyms use. Club gyms like LA Fitness, UFit. They use the same blueprints. They're like revolving doors. They get salespeople to come in to sell to their family members because they know they're not going to sell to nobody else. The family member is going to feel sorry for you and buy you a car. The family member is going to feel sorry for you because you're a relative and buy some, life insurance. And the family member is going to feel sorry for you and buy you a club gym that he's never going to go because they're too friggin' lazy to go, But they're going to buy you that. So this cockroach, Deputy Droopy Boxing Eyes, he has those blueprints. But things are so bad that he couldn't get no more people to come and work for him. And ladies and gentlemen, you're not going to believe this, but this is sad, This is sad because they had a gentleman there that this gentleman, they brought him there for a competition. They brought him for a competition. They brought him for a competition, 3 of them. They brought him for a competition, and he was going to win. He was going to win a Rolex Jubilee bracelet Pepsi. Unbelievable, this young kid. He had all the energy in the world. He really wanted to work. And basically, they say, to me, this is all staged, but they say that the young kid won the competition. There were 3 of them. The 3 of them were Gita Pinocchio and Mr. French, the French gentleman. So he got first, second, and third. And ladies and gentlemen, I have a name for this young man too. I call this man that won the first place the Amish honey bun maker. The Amish honey bun maker. He has a big beard, you see his hair has a buzz haircut, and he won it, he won it. But it's a sad story to say that this young kid will come out in his channel. He will come out on his channel and he will talk about that he has a Chrysler 500, a Chrysler 500 4-door, and he was making so much money. This is last year. This is, 2024. He was making all this money. He was driving a Chrysler 4-door, a family, he was a family man, I believe he even had a wife and all that good stuff. And he even went into the videos, Poor people, unbelievable, these kids. These kids today, they're unbelievable. So he goes to a used car lot, over there, in Pennsylvania, somewhere, over there in Philadelphia. And he goes to see a Maybach, a Mercedes Maybach. This car is like $400,000 because he was rolling in dough, So he gets over there and he's trying to get rid of the Chrysler 500 that he has to get the Maybach Mercedes, and he's doing all these things. And this poor soul, he even took his took his wrist over here, somewhere around here, and he put the initials of the company, you know? He put there Deputy Droopy Boxing Eyes, you know, the guy with the boxing eyes. We're not gonna call him Butthole Eyes today. We're gonna call him Boxing Eyes. He looks like he went into the ring with Canelo Alvarez and just slapped him around silly. Or Vito Antuofermo. If anybody knows who Vito Antuofermo is, he was an unbelievable boxer, you know? Vito Antuofermo. And it's unbelievable. So this young kid is making all kind of arrangements of buying a Maybach, you know, because he's making so much money. But ladies and gentlemen, I got some information to tell you because it's sad, you know. And you also have there, you know, another one too that I basically, me and Kino made a bet. And Kino asked me, he told me, he says to me, Kino's my cousin. Cuz, who do you think is gonna get let go now? He told me, you think the Puerto Rican Charlie Brown or the Amish honey bun maker? And I told my cousin Kino that I believe that the one that will get let go will be the Amish honey bun maker. So you have in that stable, you have the Puerto Rican Charlie Brown. You know, the Puerto Rican Charlie Brown, unbelievable. He's there. But let's go back to the Amish honey bun maker. Ladies and gentlemen, we've known already, you know, Kino's known for the last couple of weeks that the Amish honey bun maker has been let go out of Deputy Droopy Boxing Eyes, stable. From that stable, he's been let go. Unbelievable. This is the gentleman that put here the tattoo, and I've been hearing already that he's already making arrangements to, erase it. The gentleman that went to buy the Maybach, Mercedes-Benz Maybach, a $500,000 car. Es que tienen el cerebro en el orto. Tienen el cerebro en el orto y no hay dirección, no hay dirección una persona que le pueda hablar, There's no direction, there's not a figure that can tell this Amish honey bun maker, what are you doing, I mean, it's unbelievable but true, ladies and gentlemen, how can you be thinking that you're going to buy a Maybach Mercedes-Benz, and you see him in the video sitting in the back of the chair, the car, looking all beautiful. It's sad, ladies and gentlemen. This is not funny. This is not funny because we're dealing with family members here, You understand me? I have children myself, and I was a young father at one time too, and I know what it is to be a little bit tight on cash flow. It's not an easy thing, and so this cockroach, this monkey, this Deputy Droopy Boxing Eyes, he flim-flam all these kids into coming to work and hit their stable so they can sell watches to their family members. They're going to run out of family members. Like the people that work for the car dealerships, they're going to run out of family members. They're not going to have family members left to sell cars to, They're not going to have no more family members to sell life insurance to. You understand me? And they're not going to have no more family members to sell club gyms. And this is what the Muppet Boiler Room secondary grade watch market channels and dealers do. They have those blueprints. I'm sure none of you know about this. Well, you're going to say, yeah, we know about that. Yeah, it's old news. So then you have like the other channel, you have Big Pun and Heavy D, from over there from the Lone Star State, those heavy guys. Those people bring in new people to work every other week because the old ones they have selling there already sold to other family members. Ladies and gentlemen, the watch market is dead. I said it wrong. The watch market is soft. I said I wasn't going to use the term dead today. It's soft, ladies and gentlemen. You guys have been hoodwinked, and fleeced for too long, ladies and gentlemen. You might think this channel is a comedy channel, but this is not a comedy channel. This is not a comedy channel. This is for real. I make it easy for you guys so you guys can relax. You know? So you guys can relax para que le metan el orto. El orto. ¿Tú entendiste? ¿Tú entendiste lo que te dije? El orto. El orto. Do you understand me? So when they pop you, you're smiling. I had to laugh there. But it's the truth, ladies and gentlemen. You understand me? So these people, like I said again, these people have been fleecing you and flim-flamming you, and you're laughing all the way al paredón. You know what el paredón is? El paredón. If anybody knows what the paredón is, please put it up there. But if not, I'm going to tell you what el paredón is. El paredón is when a gentleman is sentenced, to death. They put him against the wall, they blindfold him, and they put a cigarette in their mouth. And they, and this is what you guys do. You guys want to go to el paredón. You guys want to go to el paredón. While me and Sweet Kid Kino keep on fighting this fight for you guys. That's right. We fight it for you guys. But, we're trying to tell you what's happening. This flim flammer that has fleeced you and made so much money, but easy come, easy go, ladies and gentlemen. Easy come, easy go. Ahora están jodidos. So they're letting go of everybody. Have you noticed, ladies and gentlemen, that Deputy Droopy Boxing Eyes hasn't made a video in a while? Since he came to Miami to the watch show, since he came to Miami to the antique watch show, you never heard from him again. Things are bad. I got him embarrassed. You know how embarrassed I got him? When he was out there asking for super chats to give a bonus to his employees. That's right. To give him a bonus. And you guys were giving him $50, $100, $200. No. I'm not preaching you to give me nothing. Don't give me nothing. I don't want you to give me nothing. How's that? I don't want you to give me nothing. But I am going to tell you, you guys were a bunch of suckers. That's right. You guys were a bunch of suckers. And I mean that. That's right. You were suckers. And that's how I feel. I must tell you that. You got to stop being cockroaches. You got to stop being window lickers, tomato cans, Palmolive dish lickers, crayon eaters. You got to stop being buffaloes. You got to stop being crumb bums. Honestly, you guys got to stop being crumb bums, ladies and gentlemen. You guys are addicted to this. You're addicted to all those channels. You're addicted to all those channels. You want to hear lies. You want to hear BS. You know that? Many years ago, there was a gentleman that a telephone solicitor would call his house selling him penny stocks. I'm going to make this real quick for you guys. And this gentleman will pick up the phone. And the gentleman on the other side will sell him penny stocks. And he had this man from 1983, when he retired, to 2002, believing that the penny stocks were going to reach $20 million. And you know what the solicitor did to that poor man that retired? He took every single penny he had in the bank, selling him year after year that he was going to make $20 million. Because us human beings want to be suckers and we want to believe a lie. Understand me? You understand me, right? Poor man, they had to take the phone away from him. He would fight with his wife, his children, his grandchildren. He would cry believing that person that was selling him penny stocks for 20 years was going to make him the $20 million that he promised him. What a story, right, guys? What a story. What a sad story. But this is what you guys want to believe. You want to believe the big lie. It is what it is, ladies and gentlemen. I mean, you guys continue doing what you're doing, but let's be smart. All right? Let's be smart. Yes, this is a fun channel. I like to make you laugh. But there's a side of me that I'm going to tell you what it is. You got to stop being lollipop suckers. You know, you got to stop that. You cannot continue being crumb bums. In my world, we'll call you a crumb bum. We'll call you a crumb bum. That's right. We'll call you a crumb bum. We need you to wake up already, guys. The party is over, ladies and gentlemen. The party is over. Students, the party is over. I mean, you do whatever you want, you know? You do whatever you want. I'm just here to try to help you in something. You heard the story of the gentleman that they were promising him with the penny stocks that he was going to become a $20 million rich man. And they sucked him dry. Like many of you have been sucked dry by these Muppet boiler room secondary grade watch market channels and dealers. They'll suck you dry. They'll suck you dry. All right, guys, I'm going to give you a watch market update. All right, guys? Don't forget the stories I told you. Our first watch is a Rolex stainless steel Explorer 2, 40 millimeter. Has a red hand, black dial. Unbelievable. Reference number 16570. Box and papers and all the shalam. Retail price at one time in those 80s, $3,200. All right? Don't pay more. You do whatever you want, but don't pay more than $5,800. $5,800. Our next watch is the Patek Philippe stainless steel Nautilus 3800. Thank you very much, Ty. Thank you so much. Thank you very much, Ty. The Patek Philippe 3800 Nautilus stainless steel, old new stock. I repeat, old new stock, fully stickered. You know, this watch is somewhere from 2000 and I believe 2004, 2005. 37 millimeter. Black dial. Unbelievable. I'm going to just tell you, ladies and gentlemen, this at one time must have been, you know, a $15,000 retail price watch. And I'm going to tell you, don't pay for that watch. Remember, this is old stock, you know, old new stock. Don't pay more than $46,000, all right? Do whatever you want, okay? Do whatever. 3800, stainless steel, Patek Philippe Nautilus. You know, like they tell you, this is going to be a collector's watch, you know, collector's watch. It's a discontinued watch, but there it is. The next watch is the Vacheron Constantin Overseas, stainless steel with a brown dial, chocolate, you know, chocolate dial. Reference number 5500V, 110A/B147 with a 42.5 millimeter casing. Do whatever you want. Of course it's dead. You do whatever you want. Don't pay for that watch. Don't pay for that beautiful brown dial chronograph 5500V. Don't pay more because it's a brown dial. Don't pay more than $29,000 and it's dropping, all right? You do whatever you want. Our next watch is the Patek Philippe Rose Gold Complications Olive Green Dial. Unbelievable looking time machine. This is the 5202. Not the 5902, the 5202. 40 millimeter. Unbelievable. Green strap, green dial. Retail price $59,390. Do yourself a favor and don't pay more for that watch. Don't pay more than $47,000 and dropping. Do whatever you want. Next watch is a Patek Philippe Yellow Gold Complications 5036. Fully yellow gold. Fully. Unbelievable. Fully gold. Annual calendar. 37 millimeter. Ladies and gentlemen, don't pay for that watch. Don't pay for that watch more than $27,000 and dropping. You do whatever you want, ladies and gentlemen. Do whatever you want. I'm going to talk to you about a heavy hitter watch here. Unbelievable. We're going to talk about the Jaeger LaCouture Geophysic. You know, the Geophysic Universal Time Tourbillon. This is an unbelievable time machine. If any of you know about the Jaeger LaCouture Geophysic Universal Time Tourbillon, it has a platinum casing, platinum, with a leather strap. You know, 43 millimeter casing. Unbelievable. This watch is much, much more prepared than any world time Patek. How's that? This thing has all the bells and whistles. Unbelievable, this watch. Unbelievable. You know about this watch time? You know about this watch? This is an unbelievable time machine. It has a wind on the back. You can see the rotor, the movement. You can see everything. And I'm telling you, this watch le mete tres patas por las nalgas a un world time de Patek Philippe. Okay? If you didn't understand what I said, you Google it. I'm not going to tell you. And this watch, the reference number is the Q8 126420. It has a retail price of $162,000. This watch was released in the year 2017. This is an unbelievable locomotive of a time machine. You know what a locomotive is? I bet you guys don't know what a locomotive is, but that's all right. I'm not going to tell you. You Google it if you want to know what a locomotive is. I'm not going to tell you. Wow, what a watch. And this watch was released in the year 2017. Limited series. I'm telling you, the retail price is $162,000 plus your Uncle Sam's taxes. And ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to have to tell you, you do whatever you want. You do whatever you want, but don't pay for that beautiful time machine. And this is a full set. It has everything, everything, everything. If it doesn't have everything, you don't buy it. It has to have everything. Don't pay more. You do whatever you want, but don't pay more than $66,000 in dropping. All right? You do whatever you want. But this is an unbelievable time machine. You do whatever you want. Our next watch is a Patek Philippe Rose Gold, 40 millimeter. This watch at one moment went all the way up to over $400,000. And there was many people in line who were ready to give away the $400,000. This watch has a retail price of $108,820. $108,820. We're talking about no other than the Nautilus 5980. The 5980. And like I'm telling you, the retail price was $108,820, and it went all the way up to $400,000. And I'm going to tell you, ladies and gentlemen, this watch, like I'm telling you, it was up there, and there were many people that I heard of that if today they had the opportunity, they would have never pulled the trigger on that watch. They can't believe still that watch lost so much money the way it lost, you know? People that bought that watch. You know, you had many of those dealers, those Muppet Boiler Room dealers, you know, like that Deputy Droopy Boxing Eyes, you know? He made a killing with you guys. But he spent it all with his sidekick, you know? The gentleman, you know, that Jiminy Cricket with the Chia Pet spray can hair that went all the way to Turkey on your children's dime to do his hair, to put over 500,000 hair plugs, you know, on your children's dime. And I'm going to tell you, ladies and gentlemen, you guys do whatever you want. But don't pay for that beautiful Patek Philippe Rose Gold 5980. Don't pay more than $149,000. And ladies and gentlemen, get it through your head. That watch is dropping. Be careful. The 14th will be on Friday. On Friday will be the 14th. And Saturday, those people are going to be going nuts. They're going to be going nuts. They don't know what to do with so many watches. It's disgusting. It's disgusting to see the watches, how many watches we have here in Miami, Florida. You know, we're loaded up with watches, loaded up. And these little frauders, they're still hoping that something will happen. Do you know what's going to happen on Saturday? You know, you saw what our president told those people over there in the other side of the world. I give you until Saturday to let go of those human beings you have over there. This is not a political channel, but I'm just trying to tell you how the situation gets worse and worse economically, and people hold on to their money. You know, the new governor, whatever his name is, he told the people until Saturday I give you to let go of all those humans, and if you don't let go of those humans, hell is gonna, you know. So be careful with your children's tuition money, ladies and gentlemen. You do whatever you want. You do whatever you want. I already told you what you should pay for that Patek Philippe 5980. You do whatever you want. I'm gonna tell you a story of a sucker's watch. This is one of the best sucker watches out there. One of the best. Let's just start by saying that this sucker's watch, you know, that Deputy Droopy, you know, with the boxing eyes, he walks around with like a boxer, you know, with his eyes like this. This man made a killing on this watch. This man made a killing on this watch. This is white ceramic. Qué locura, qué locura. We're talking about the Audemars Piguet Royal Oak white ceramic 41 millimeter blue dial. Blue dial. Unbelievable, that blue dial. So many people got hurt, you know. They got hurt with this watch. This watch went all the way up to $600,000. $600,000. Unbelievable. I was one of the lucky ones that didn't get involved in that kind of rodeo. You know, these people see you as a rodeo clown. You know, you have a circus clown and you have a rodeo clown. You know, you don't want to be called a rodeo clown, you know? So there was a bunch of rodeo clowns out there just giving away $600,000, $550,000, $540,000, $530,000, you know? And those two toddler body brothers also, they were part of the gang too, making money like you won't believe it. You know, taking those people's SBA loans and PPP loans, government grants, stimulus checks, unemployment checks, 401ks, retirement, you know, reverse mortgage on their houses. No, hold on, man. No, hold on, man. No, hold on, man. Disgusting, disgusting, disgusting. I bet you're never gonna find a watch market update dude like this dude, right? You're never gonna find one like me, not like me. You're never gonna find one like me. You tell him, man. Let me see what it says there. Look at that. You know, you're never gonna find somebody like me. Never, never will you find somebody like me. So, ladies and gentlemen, that AP Royal Oak white ceramic 41 millimeter blue dial. Reference number 26579CE. Retail price $111,900. $111,900. And that watch went all the way up to $600,000. Unbelievable, ladies and gentlemen. And I'm going to tell you, ladies and gentlemen, do yourself a favor. Don't believe what those flim-flammers are telling you. Don't believe them. Remember, they have the blueprints. from car dealerships, from club gyms, and from life insurance agents. You know, pushing life insurance on you guys. Same blueprints. Don't believe them. But I'm going to tell you, don't pay for that white ceramic 41 millimeter with a beautiful blue dial. Unbelievable. Don't pay more. This is the last, watch for the night. The last one. Let it sink in your head. From $600,000, don't pay more than $220,000. All right, guys? Anyway, guys, I hope you enjoy this information that I gave you on the gentleman with the Deputy Droopy boxing eyes, punch drunk, got beat up by Canelo Alvarez, Vito Antuofermo, Marvin Hagler, punch drunk, that Deputy Droopy boxing blue eyes, boxing, it's a gonorrhea. Hope you enjoy that. I hope you enjoy the watch models that, I believe there's not much meat left in the bone on those Rolex models. I hope you enjoy that. We also have a private watch group under my name, Juan Felipe Nieves. You scroll down to Opus and Time Watches and request. Maybe Samantha will let you in, right? Maybe Samantha will let you in. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel, like our video. And like I say every week, take care and brush your hair. Good night.